Hello everyone, welcome to the Pure Victory Championships. Two men have entered the cage. The cage door is now shut and there are no time limits. This is going to be a submission only roll. No time limits, no golden points, no judges. We're going to keep rolling until one man gets tapped out. The man who just pulled guard, his name is Ethan. The man on top, his name is Emmanuel. Bitcoin.com is putting up $100 worth of Bitcoin. And Dash.org is also putting up $100 of Dash. So we have $200 of cryptocurrency up on the line, and Ethan has already put on a triangle before I can even do the introduction. And that's the Pure Victory Championships. A match can last 1 minute, just a few seconds, or hours long. Okay, so here we have a nice deep triangle. Emmanuel, the man on top, is locking his hands, protecting himself against the triangle. Here Ethan is squeezing his knees and trying to get extra pressure on the neck. But I'm not really a big fan of this type of knee squeezing. You know, this is okay. But if I was in this situation, if I was the man on the bottom here, I'd look to sweep and turn, keep the triangle on, and just kind of sweep him over and finish the triangle from on top. Emmanuel is doing a good job for blocking the choke here. His right hand is wrapped around the waist. He's doing a good job blocking this choke. But there are no time limits, there are no points, there are no advantages. The only way he can survive this triangle is by escaping it and or tapping out. So this is the rules format that we're rolling under. These are two very seasoned blue belts. Both of them are soon going to be getting their purple belt, and whoever gets this win here today will get a step closer to that purple belt for sure. Emmanuel's doing a good job shifting the weight to the good side here. There's a little more hope here for him to escape. Oh, the arm is on the right side, correct side. He's attacking the knee here. This is also a very good escape here, driving into the near side. Oh, he gets rolled over. That's a big problem here for Emmanuel, the man on the bottom. Ethan's foot got cut under the back. That might be a difficult situation for him to finish his triangle in. And Emmanuel has shrimped his way out successfully. A good escape by Emmanuel, the man on top here. Pressure passing, nice and heavy guard passing. Maybe a Toriando coming up here. And we are 2 minutes 20 seconds in. We're going to be skipping over to 3 minutes 13 seconds in. Most of that time was manual pressure passing on top. In the Pure Victory Championship videos, we're going to be skipping the parts where there was less action, okay, and just forwarding straight to the more exciting parts of the match. Here's Ethan in on a leg. He's going to try to turn this into an Ashigurami of some sort, maybe a 50-50. And the reason why we're skipping those parts is just to keep the match exciting. You know, if a match ever goes 2-3 hours long, we're not going to show you guys the stalemates, the boring parts. We're gonna condense it, show you guys all the action. Here's Ethan in another triangle, beautiful triangle transition here. The arm is in, one arm is in, one arm is out. I think both arms are in now. I think Emmanuel snuck in an arm to block the triangle. Whenever you wrestle a guy with long legs like Ethan here, you got to be aware of the triangle. They're always good triangle attacks. Tall guys always do very good triangle attacks. Here's another beautiful triangle here. This is actually a really strong angle, but Emmanuel's arm is inside. You see that left arm of Emmanuel. Here's an armbar attempt. It's going to be hard to finish with that left arm in there. Emmanuel's got the left arm, and just as I thought here, it would just pop out. It's very rare you see an armbar from a triangle be successful when a guy has his arm in, his forearm in inside the guard. Here we're at around 4 minutes 15 seconds roughly. Here's Ethan, the man on the bottom, trying to get himself into a top lock. You close your triangle over your partner's shoulder. Both arms are in, and you can kind of go for an armbar. Not an easy move to do, but when you got really long legs and you're flexible, it's doable. There's some more pressure passing from Emmanuel.
5 minutes in, boys. 5 minutes in.
Good guard passing, and now passing the guard. You got to find the sub. Passing the guard doesn't give us any points, doesn't give us anything but a dominant position. Now let's see what Emmanuel can do here. He's in side control. Side control is such a great way to finish somebody. Let's see what he likes to go for and what he tries to do. North-south attempt here. North-south guillotine attempt. Very hard to do when somebody's on their side. You might want to switch over to a Kimura here. Or force your partner flat here. I think Emmanuel wants to flatten him out and get to that guillotine. There's that guillotine grip again. You can do an arm in guillotine here if he would be able to step over, but now his leg his left leg is in the half guard. It's gonna be very hard to finish a guillotine here without freeing that left leg. He must free that left leg first. Let's see if he can. Yeah, there it is. There it is. He's crossing over to mount. Now this is a finishing position here for Emmanuel, the man on top here. If he frees his leg, gets mount, he would be able to possibly finish. It's good pressure from the man on top here. Emmanuel's doing good pressure here. There we go. Knee slide out, invert, possible guillotine. Possible Peruvian necktie, Darce, nope, goes to the back, which is a great option here. Ethan does a nice roll right into Ashigrami, inside Senkaku, excuse me. Rolling into an inside Senkaku. Here we go, knee bar attempt. Gets his hips up on top, releases the knee bar, gets on top. That's a very smart choice, especially when you have so much time to work a sub. Dive right back into the knee bar attempt. Yeah, I don't think he's sure if he wants to get on top or go for the knee bar.
Work.
Oh, nice escape by Emmanuel. Escapes the knee. Ethan rolls again. Emmanuel back on top. Good pressure passing again. Lots of pressure here. Nice little pass attempt here. So we're going to skip on over about a minute and a half, 2 minutes here, and more pressure passing by Emmanuel. Lots of heavy work done here from the top position. We're about 6.5 minutes in here in this match. So it's starting to get really grueling. Emmanuel passing the guard here. Lots of pressure passing, lots of regarding by Ethan from the man on the bottom, but Emmanuel finally gets the pass. And here he's going to be moving towards a north-south choke. Guillotine attempt. Let's see if Ethan here has the energy to defend. Good pressure by Emmanuel on top. Excellent pressure. Here you definitely don't want to be flat on your side here. Ethan knows that very well. He's getting on his side to escape that north-south choke. Returning to his knees. Now he's going to get caught into probably a regular guillotine here of some sort. High elbow guillotine possibly up against the cage. Now this is really difficult to defend when your back's up against the cage and your partner has a guillotine. He could press you into the cage and choke you out. This is a very, very tight situation here. Let's see what happens. Not an easy thing to defend. Good pressure by Emmanuel on top. He's got to press Ethan's back up against the fence here and kind of pressure in with his hips. His hips are not pressuring in, so I doubt he'd get this finish here the way it is. He'd have to adjust the guillotine somehow. And Ethan pops his head out. Good job by Ethan here, the man on the bottom. He's looking really tired. Lots of top pressure by Emmanuel. We're going to be skipping a little bit forward to the 8-minute mark. We're about 8 minutes in now. Extremely grueling.
We need a sub.
Tough battle by both men here. Side control. Another north-south guillotine attempt. You need your partner flat on his back to get this successfully. Good job controlling the wrist, peeling the wrist. Ethan on the bottom is exhausted. I can tell you by the way he's moving right now. He is not up for another north-south guillotine defense. This is not going to be easy. He's going to have to really, really work hard here. Get himself to his side. Escape his neck one more time. This is not going to be easy. Good side control. Shifted his weight himself to side control. It's very hard to finish a guillotine from side control on top. Emmanuel has to move north-south, so smart move by Ethan there to throw himself into side control. At least he's safe from the choke. Not for long here. Emmanuel, I think, he's going to go for it again, or he's going to go for a regular guillotine Darce combination here. Scream a pass. Nope, didn't get it yet. And Ethan pops his head out. Nicely done. Very nicely done. Leg lock attempt here. Ashigrami. Heel hook slips out. Can he pull the knee back in? Let's see here. Yeah, leg slips out completely. Emmanuel should be free here, but I think he's gonna. Yeah, he's giving up his back here. Really, really good transition by Ethan here. Leg lock to back take. Excellent work. And here we have a rear naked choke attempt. Ethan should close his body triangle here. Well, Emmanuel's back's almost on the mat. Not anymore. Exposes his back once again in turtle. In that situation, what I like to do is like to shrimp, put my back on the mat, and go for my own leg lock. But here, oh, Ethan falls over the top. This is one of my biggest pet peeves when students take the back and fall over the top. It's such a difficult mistake to live with, because you did so much to get to the back, and then to slip off the back and just end up on the bottom again starts you back to square one, which is not a great thing to have happen, you know. So it would have been better if he just got off the back and stayed on top turtle. Now he's gonna be stuck underneath Emmanuel for a period of time here, and we're gonna have to skip over to the 12 and a half minutes. So 12 minutes 20 seconds in. Now this is a really grueling match. These two boys have been rolling now for 12 minutes and about 30 seconds. Ethan in on another leg lock here. He's gonna start to reap and crank, and there's a near tap. If you guys didn't catch that, Emmanuel raised his hand to tap and for some reason decided not to, and now he's defending 2-on-1, grabbing the wrist. This is a very smart tactic here. Grab the wrist, slide your right foot over and over your opponent's leg, under your leg, and kick your leg free. This is a very good defense here. Shrimping his way out now, sliding his knees out. He's very likely going to escape this. Very, very likely escaping this. Now that his knee is protected. We're about 13 minutes in, almost 13 minutes, 12 minutes, 50 seconds in. This is a very tough match, grueling match. Both guys have slowed down a lot already. As you can see, you know, rolling for 13 minutes is not an easy thing to do. Lots more top pressure from Emmanuel. Now we're going to be skipping over to 15 minutes and 41 seconds into the match. More inverted guard by Ethan. Possible back take here. Yeah, he's going to crawl his way to the back. Constant pressure passing by Emmanuel, but this time he was just a little bit too aggressive and a little bit too sloppy. And Ethan did a beautiful transition from inverted guard to back take. Here he's got a full... Well, no, he doesn't have a full back control just yet. He needs to get that second hook in, close that triangle, and finish this match here. He's wrapping up the neck. Excellent work here by Ethan, and Emmanuel puts his back on the mat. Lots of beautiful escapes in this fight by Emmanuel. He started off this match escaping a very deep triangle. Now he's just escaped again the back. He had escaped earlier. He had escaped the back before also. And he had also escaped another good armbar triangle attempt combination. He's doing a lot of good escapes in this match. We're going to be skipping now from the 15-minute and 41-second mark to the 17-minute mark. These guys have now been... Excuse me, no. This is this is the 17-minute mark here. Nice sweep attempt here by Ethan. More top pressure now, but this time it's from Ethan. Attempting to pass. Good job, good work here. We are nearing the end of this match. Ethan's going to take the back here, take the mount. Another escape, another backdoor escape here. Into a full triangle. Excellent match. I had made a small error earlier. We had pushed to the 19-minute mark, and now we are nearing 21 minutes. 21 minutes, and there's the tap. This match totaled, 22 minutes and 35 seconds. There's the tap. I made a couple errors on the time jumps there, but there's that match. 22 minutes, 35 seconds. Ethan is the winner of $100 of Bitcoin, $100 of Dash. I'm putting up their QR codes. I'm putting up Ethan's QR code on the screen if you guys want to send him a tip, encourage him. Check the description if you guys want to use his Bitcoin address as well. Thank you all for tuning in, and see you all in the next episode. Thank you.
Bonjour, mon nom est Marc-Élie Toussaint, je suis entraîneur de sprint depuis 23 ans. Je travaille au niveau de la vitesse avec Georges Saint-Pierre depuis 4 ans. Je viens de tester le Tim Tam. C'est le meilleur instrument au niveau du relâchement musculaire que j'ai testé de toute ma carrière. Je le recommande à tous.
When you train a lot, you get tight. The best way to loosen up your muscle is the Tim Tam. Hi, I'm Georges Saint-Pierre. I'm using the Tim Tam machine after my training to help me with my recovery.